Hello, another FPL game week and another moment for me to embarrass myself. And yes, obviously, if you look at me right now, my light has gone mad, but somehow I don't mind it. It's fine. I think, yeah. Anyway, I'm showing the screen, so I shouldn't mind it. But yeah, let's check what is going on with my FPL team. I brought in Reece James for Van de Ven last game week, so that went well for me. And I want a good midfield. I don't like Rangers right now. So let's see who I can replace Rangers with, and let's see what we have to do in this FPL game week. Let's see which midfielders are doing well. Semenyo, I don't know if he's doing well still. 18 points against Fulham last to last game week, and he was in a good run of form. But the other two game weeks, he has an assist, but I feel like he will slow down eventually. And Buemo is a brilliant pick. I feel like we should start looking at Manchester United midfielders right now. They are in a good vein of form, and the kind of attackers they have those maverick attackers who will be on the center of points. So Cunha, Mbemo, or Bruno Fernandes all are good pick. Even Sesko, if you don't have budget for striker, can be a good option right now. Declan Rice with 50 points is on third. So you look at this and you don't see those attacking wingers here. You just see central midfielders Caicedo, Rice, Palinia, Enzo, all these players here, and you don't see those Bukayo Saka's, Eberechi, Mohamed Salah, and all those players, Phil Foden, etc. So I feel like this has been a weird season. I have not been able to figure out which players to go for, which players to not go for, and I don't see too many good midfielders. Like, let's see who I can replace Rangers with. How much money do I have? I have 7.2 million, which is fine, which should be fine, and I'll want to go with. I don't have to money for Gakpo. Also, I have money for Soboslai, but I don't see too much upside in that. I maybe Minte is good option because Brighton play Leeds this game week, so that could be a good option for me. Checking Minte's fixture, Brighton's fixture, they play Crystal Palace, then they play Brentford. So they play defensive teams ahead, but it is not a great fixture list, but it is not a bad fixture list as well. You can actually go for Minte. Let's check Cunha, but I don't think I can afford him as well. If we check Cunha is 7.9 million, and the fixtures they have Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham. If you look at it, West Ham is easy, but the rest of the fixtures I can't guarantee what those games are going to bring for you. So I can't guarantee you points there. Soboslai, I don't want Soboslai that much right now. Gordon, I believe Gordon should do well. Xhaka has been doing well. Eze will come good in these kind of fixtures. Gyökeres will come good. Ekitike has been doing well. Haaland has been doing well. Enzo, I also feel like will chip in with the goals. James, I don't know too much, but he can also come up with assist, a goal in these sort of fixtures. Senesi, I back Senesi, but not against Manchester City. Guehi obviously is a good pick, and any Arsenal defender is a good pick. So I feel I'm fine with my team, but somehow my team is not performing. So that is the problem. I don't mind my team, but anyway, they are not performing. So that is a frustrating thing. Sar, you can look at. Sar has been doing pretty well. You can look at Tavernier also. You can look at underrated player. He had 11 points against Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace. He played. He had an assist, then clean sheets, etc. So that could be a good option. So Mendy not so. Grealish not. Grealish is not it. Let's see more players. Brendan Rodgers, you can go with this game week. Liverpool are conceding a lot of goals right now, and he could be one of those players. Checking their fixture list as well, they play Bournemouth, Leeds, Wolves, Brighton. So yeah, that is a good fixture list, and he's been in form. I feel like I should go with Rodgers. Yeah, I am getting Rodgers in. I'm making this transfer so that I can also watch Right now, doing those hate watches is not as fruitful as it used to be. So I like to have some players against Liverpool that I can celebrate scoring. Don't really want Ekitike to score, but anyway, it is fine. As you can see, my rank and everything, it is absolutely terrible, and I know it. But it is what it is. I'll try to be the best I can for the remaining 29 game week fixtures, and that's all I can do right now. If you look at defenders, Van de Ven obviously a good option. Any Arsenal defender is a good option. Any Crystal Palace defender is a good option. Newcastle defenders also, if they are not, if they play every game, they are a good option. That is why I also have Pope, because you need some defensive cover. So I feel like I have Crystal Palace, Arsenal, and Newcastle covered in my defense, along with a pinch of Bournemouth and Chelsea. So I feel like I have the best defenses in the league in my team. I have the best strikers in the league in my team, and midfield I have to slow down a bit, but I feel like Gordon has a big upside, Eze has a big upside, Enzo can do well, and Rogers also has a big upside. So in this game week, coming to this game week, if you look at the fixtures, should I show you the fixtures in this sort of light? I guess you can see it anyway. So if you look at the fixtures, Crystal Palace are playing Brentford. There you can see Mateta coming with a lot of goals. So Mateta is a good buy for this game week. I have a lot of good strikers already that I back, so I don't need strikers. I have gone big for the big three teams: Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Nottingham Forest versus United, you can see Sesko coming in with goals. Mbemo, Konya, Bruno Fernandes, any of them can have a good haul this week. Burnley versus Arsenal, you can expect Bukayo Saka to score goals. You can expect assists from Ebreche Eze or even a goal, and you can even expect set piece goals. I feel like it would be a really good fixture for Arsenal. And in the number 10 role, I feel like Eze would shine because Odegaard used to shine. And from those sort of areas, if Eze has the ball, he can really terrorize Burnley defense. Brighton versus Leeds, you can go with Minte for this. Rest of them I don't know, but Minte is a good side, would be a good buy. Fulham versus Wolves, you can. I don't see any obvious buys in Wolves. I had Harry Wilson for 1 or 2 game weeks, but I was like, I don't know. So I don't see any Fulham picks for the longer term, not for this game week, because Alex Iwobi might do well, but he won't do well consistently for 2 3 game weeks. So buying him would be just for this game week, maybe, if because they're playing Wolves at home, you can buy them, but I won't prefer it. Spurs, obviously you can have one of the defenders of Spurs, Van de Ven or Pedro Porro. They come up with assists and goals. Chelsea, you can have Reece James, you can have I don't see any obvious picks as well for Chelsea except their midfield. You can have either Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez. I've gone with Enzo Fernandez because he'll be in more attacking positions. Liverpool was Aston Villa. I'll still back Liverpool attack to eventually come good. So you'll have to be in that position. You can have Ekitike. You can have sort of Ekitike also. Like if Isaac plays, I don't know what will go on there, but I feel like Arne Slot should reward Ekitike and give him a run of games because of his performances. But you can't guarantee it, so you can move from Ekitike to a Mateta. That is a good thing. I feel like Aston Villa, obviously, Brendan Rodgers looks like a good pick right now. Uh, Again, next sector, I don't feel like that too much. I like only Rodgers from Aston Villa. So Liverpool, I don't think I'm going to go with Salah. I'm going to go with Gakpo. I'm only going with whatever striker they play and to see them eventually come good. And even Wirtz will eventually come good, so he could also be a good pick come mid season, like in the 15, 16, 17 game week. You might want to buy Florian Wirtz as well because he'll come good eventually. West Ham United versus Newcastle, have Newcastle defenders, any defender who plays consistently. Cannot expect too many goals from them, but you can expect clean sheets from them. And Anthony Gordon will also chip in with goals once in a while, so you can have him. He's a cheap option, and I don't think like you need to spend too much on the midfield this season, so you'll have these sort of cheap options in 7 million to 8 million zone. Manchester City versus Bournemouth, I feel like Manchester City don't have any player except Haaland that are worth investing. Their defense can leak goals, and their midfielders can get rotated, and they are not consistent anywhere. Rangers also, like, he looked very cheap, and he looked like he'll be the MVP of this FPL season, but not really. He is justifying his price tag right now. Bournemouth, obviously, you have Semenyo who can come up with goals against big teams. You have Tavernier. You have there's one junior who people are picking up, so you can also check him out. Sunderland versus Everton, yeah. Xhaka, obviously, Xhaka is a good FPL pick, but from Everton, I don't see anyone. And you can go with, but it won't be that. I won't be too excited about that signing, and my light has calmed down for a bit right now. So hopefully, it has calmed down. I don't know what it was doing from that time, but see, eventually, as the video ends, my light is fine. So bye. Have a good FPL game week, and hopefully, I can do better for once.